I'm really excited to share that this week Habitelligence is launching our residential home battery adoption survey. Part of the reason I'm excited is that this study allows us to combine conversational, anecdotal findings from dozens of homeowner interviews with more quantifiable data at scale. Here's the general overview of the survey. I expect to gather about 500 respondents spread relatively evenly across the country. The survey covers homeowners who already have a battery installed, those who are still thinking about it, and some who haven't really thought about it at all yet. Really, what I'm trying to do here is two main things. First, I want to shine a spotlight on battery owners to understand what drove them to invest, what friction they faced in the decision process, and what value they're seeing from that investment. Second, I want to probe closely on the typical homeowner who may have a need or be in a position to benefit from home battery technology, but haven't moved forward yet. Most of these homeowners already believe that a battery makes sense. What I want to understand is what's actually keeping them from moving forward. Because in my experience, it's rarely just cost. At a more specific level, I'll be looking at what constitutes a disruptive outage for a household as opposed to just a nuisance outage. I'll be looking at VPP awareness because almost nobody knows what these are, and almost everyone wants to sign up once they hear about it. I'll be looking at financing methods. I'll be looking at home value perception. I'll be looking at app usage and preference. I'll be looking at the desire for growth and modularity, among other things. What I think I'm most excited about, though, is the emergence of different buying profiles that I expect to come out of this data. I'm asking questions around three main areas of homeowner motivation: resilience, economics, and autonomy. So rather than looking strictly at technical use cases, I want to understand the practical and emotional layers beyond just backup or cost savings and payback. What my interviews are already showing is that homeowners tend to come to this decision from really different places. Someone like Seth in Minnesota, for example, bought a battery purely as a medical lifeline for his father-in-law. Theodora in Texas bought the exact same product to save money on her electric bill every night and take advantage of a free energy plan. Same technology, completely different homeowners. These kinds of differences aren't random, they tend to cluster. And that's exactly what I'm going to be looking for in this data when I do my analysis. By asking questions across those three core dimensions of motivation, resilience, economics, and autonomy, I'll be able to plot where homeowners actually land and start to see where natural groupings emerge from the data. My belief is that defining and understanding these different clusters of homeowners will help commercial teams in this industry to target and message more clearly, ultimately motivating homeowners to move from passive consideration to motivated buying. We'll be collecting our findings and doing our analysis over the coming weeks. If you'd like to learn more about the research and get a look at some of the early findings as they come in, please reach out. I would love to connect.